Look at this friend I made. Hello. I think I will call him Gerald. The very moment Oh! LC Office is a new interior mod for Lethal Company by Piggy, with interior models by Wokust. Hope I pronounced that name right. The mod aims to create an interior based off of the unused building interior on experimentation. It also uses the elevator that was seen in the announcement trailer of the game. Consequently, I guess you can technically call this a beta mod. Finally, it adds an enemy from Zeeker's previous game, The Upturn, called Shrimp. Currently, the mod is still heavily in development. In fact, while writing this video, a new update came out to hopefully fix an issue I was having during gameplay that prevented me from entering the facility, so footage here is actually somewhat outdated. Let's talk about the design. Since this mod is still very early on in development, I'm not going to harp too much on it, but I think it's good to talk about what works well and what works poorly. For starters, I think in general the layout is pretty well designed, but there are a few problems that I think can be addressed. I like the concept behind the elevator starting room, since it sort of changes the dynamic of entering and exiting the facility now that you need to wait on an elevator. The room that the elevator goes up to, as far as I can tell, is mostly safe from enemies, so if you're on a stormy moon, you can keep your loot inside the building without the danger of loot bugs showing up to steal things. On the other hand, if you're being chased, your best bet is to now use the fire escape, since you don't have to wait on the elevator. To me, this is a positive. It encourages new playstyles and more team coordination so you don't leave anyone behind. Good stuff. As for the rooms themselves, I think they're a bit on the larger side, which I think goes somewhat against the design practice of Lethal Company. If you're in a big empty room or have huge sightlines, thumpers and brackens stop being a threat, and slimes are even less dangerous than they are in normal interiors. I think that moving forward, it might be smart to try and make the rooms smaller so that the player is more cramped, like how the default interiors are designed. As for the Shrimp, I think it's a neat addition to the game. It already fits the style, considering that it's already made by Zeekers, and the 2 encounters I've had of one caught me off guard. Aesthetically, I like how this mod looks. I think an office interior fits the game's style pretty well. It's not too over the top or too visually noisy in the way that some interiors tend to be, although it may be a bit too well lit. Obviously, because of how early in development it is, the rooms are, like all things, subject to change, and I'm sure later updates will likely add a lot more decoration and variation to the rooms. All in all, if you're looking for a vanilla-style change of pace and a new enemy for the game, I'd suggest giving LC Office a shot. Link is in the description. Thank you all for watching, and as always, I have been Wolfglock, and I will see you in the next video, whenever it may be.
Yeah. You see. Oh.
That's awesome. Fuck. Fuck you. Fuck. Fuck you. Fuck. Do that mask. Dime a dozen. Dime a fucking dozen. Interesting. I guess I'm not going that way. In fact, I'm now realizing I have like $500 or something. I think I cut my losses. Here we go. Oh! How could I have missed it? Fuck the flashlight, I don't need it. Okay, we're pretty close then. This is the big room that I kept. Interesting. It's okay, this is just where I need to go. Yeah, fuck that shit.
Get out of there.
Fuck that shit. We're done. Not everybody can do that, you know. Not everybody has the will and the resources and a gamer instinct to be able to survive an encounter like that.
I didn't
Me,
even see what happened.
it's just an average afternoon, dude. That's just an average Tuesday for me, because I'm a god gamer.
What was after you?
That was nerve-wracking. 406 out of 137. I don't think that's correct.